Good afternoon, KELOLAND. We have rain here on KELOLAND Live Doppler HD. Things are moving to the northeast. We've had some light rain showers move through Aberdeen earlier this morning. Huron with some light rain as well, about to get hit with another light rain shower. You see it just to the west of Watertown and into western and northwestern South Dakota. We have some light precipitation falling. North winds covering central and western KELOLAND, southerly winds in the east. As we look at our temperatures, we have middle 60s showing up in eastern and southeastern South Dakota. Look at that cool air in the west, 44 degrees in Rapid City. Temperatures today will range from near 50 degrees across western South Dakota. We'll try to hit the middle 70s in southeastern KELOLAND. I'll have more details on your forecast coming up as we begin midday in KELOLAND.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group, Midday in KELOLAND.
Pheasant hunters arrive in South Dakota for the season opener. And Kamala Harris and Donald Trump attempting to lock votes in swing states. Good afternoon and thanks for having us in. Family, friends, and political dignitaries gathered in Sioux Falls today to honor and celebrate the life and legacy of former U.S. Senator Tim Johnson. KELOLAND's Perry Groden is live outside Our Savior's Lutheran Church, where Johnson's funeral just wrapped up.
Well, good afternoon, Dan. People are starting to file out of Our Savior's Lutheran Church following the service for former Senator Tim Johnson. The service lasted about an hour and 15 minutes, and one of those people who just left the church was Governor Kristi Noem. We spoke with her a little bit. She said it was a very touching and moving ceremony, and that the reason it was important for her to be here because she says Senator Johnson was always very kind toward her. The service also included some humor in it as well. We've heard from Brendan Johnson talking about his dad not being a very good cook, and that when he'd have to prepare a meal for his children, grilled cheese sandwiches was just a little too complicated. And he said Raisin Bran was good enough for breakfast and it's good enough for dinner. A colleague of his for 18 years on Capitol Hill. He talked about how Johnson's resilience in the face of suffering an extremely near deadly brain bleed back in the year 2006, and his determination to recover and return to Congress and serve out his term and run for re-election as well. And we're going to be reaching out to other VIPs who've attended this service today, including U.S. Senator Mike Rounds, who is also attending, along with U.S. Senator John Thune. Reporting live from Sioux Falls, I'm Perry Groten, KELOLAND News.
Thank you, Perry. Different people shared memories and stories of Johnson, including fellow even much more than that.
Tim wasn't just a public servant and a very special friend of mine for over 40 years. He was an exemplary human being, as you just heard, whose unwavering dedication, whose quiet strength made him exceptional. Not just in the public arena, but in every role he assumed in life.
From family to fellow leaders, we're going to have much more from those who spoke later today on KELOLAND News. And you can also rewatch a half-hour KELOLAND News special report looking back at Johnson's life and political career. It's right now on KELOLAND.com. We're going to post the full video of the funeral service on the website too. In weather, it's a pleasant fall day out there, Scott.
Yeah, we have temperatures in the 60s in eastern and southeastern KELOLAND. Not as windy as what we had, but, you know, you said the word fall. Part of fall is snow, right? And this is our Terry Peak live cam. We had a couple of snow showers earlier this morning. Very, very light, minor accumulations. Let's go ahead and check Deadwood, as we've had some wet pavement here, more or less some light rain showers in the Deadwood area. Might be able to see a couple of flakes of snow from time to time. And finally, Rapid City, as we keep that theme across western South Dakota, cloudy skies cam. We're shaking a little bit due to that gusty north wind, wind gust at 32 miles per hour with cloudy skies overhead. Rapid City has a temperature of 44 degrees. You can see some moisture there across the southern hills. That's moving to the northeast. And also a line of very light rain from here on to the northeast. That too is making its way across parts of northeastern South Dakota. Very, very light. And again, across northwestern KELOLAND, it's a little more widespread near Buffalo. is moving to the north and to the northeast. Rainfall amounts have been light, just enough to get about 0.04 of an inch in Aberdeen. That's the first time they've had measurable rain so far this month. As you see, we'll continue to watch the rainfall buckets here in the central and south central South Dakota. Huron, it says 0, but I know they've had a couple of scattered showers pass through the area, and western South Dakota able to pick up on some light precipitation as well. As you can see, we have temperatures now in the upper 60s in Sioux Falls at 68, currently 60 in Mitchell, and then we have 61 in Watertown. So south winds across eastern South Dakota around 10 to 20 miles per hour. They do become north, central, and western KELOLAND at around the same speed, 10 to 20, with some higher wind gusts out there as well. And we'll continue with strong winds, though not as strong as what we had yesterday. And there's a look at the forecast. Temperatures in the 50s, 60s, and 70s for afternoon highs. I'll have more details on your forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. The KELOLAND Living Arts and Crafts Show is kicking off today. The event is taking place right now at the Ramkota Exhibit Hall in Sioux Falls. And for that, we check in for another live report.
Hey, Dan, we're out here at the Ramkota Exhibit Hall, and hey, people were lined up out the door waiting to get into the KELOLAND Living Arts and Crafts Show. We're out here until 8 o'clock this evening, so there's plenty of time to get out here and shop. 70 plus vendors out here, KELOLAND artisans and crafters that are out here to show you their wares. It's a great time to get out and shop and find out, maybe find that gift for that special someone, maybe for Christmas. So come on out here to the KELOLAND Living Arts and Crafts Show. We're out here till 8 o'clock tonight. Tomorrow, it's from 9 till 4:30. There's a great variety of things out here to see and do, and maybe run into a few of your friends and neighbors out here while you're at it. So come on out here. It's the KELOLAND Living Arts and Crafts Show. It's happening right now here at the Ramkota Exhibit Hall. Dan.
Thank you, Paul. Hunters are flocking to South Dakota for Saturday's traditional pheasant season opener. Hunters from every corner of the country are pouring into the Sioux Falls Regional Airport today before scattering across the state. Experience Sioux Falls is playing the role of welcoming party.
No matter where they're going in South Dakota, we as a state, I think, really do a good job welcoming them here. Hey, listen, this is economic development. These people come here, they spend their money to get here, they spend money while they're here, and the best part of it is we get to share what South Dakota's really about.
Pheasant hunting season starts tomorrow across the state and runs through January 31st, 2025. Shooting hours are from 10 a.m. Central Time to sunset all season. Nationally, presidential candidates are making stops across the country to win over votes in these final few weeks before the election day. Washington correspondent Maddie Beer-Temple reports now on the campaigns as November 5th comes close.
With 18 days before Election Day, candidates are going all in on trying to win over undecided voters in swing states who could decide this election. Vice President Kamala Harris spent the day stumping in Wisconsin Thursday.
This is going to be a tight race until the very end.
It's one of the blue wall states with Michigan and Pennsylvania that Harris is zeroing in on in these final days. She told voters a lot is on the line this election.
Donald Trump is increasingly unstable.
Former President Donald Trump shot back at Harris.
Very disrespectful.
While speaking at an annual dinner for Catholic charities in New York. Both candidates traditionally attend the event in person. Harris sent in a video message,
which is deeply disrespectful to the event and in particular to our great Catholic community.
Earlier Thursday, Trump's running mate J.D. Vance stopped in battleground Pennsylvania, telling voters Trump would lower costs for Americans by increasing domestic energy production.
We're going to drill, baby, drill, and unleash American energy.
And Harris's running mate, Governor Tim Walz, went after Vance for refusing to explicitly say Trump lost the 2020 election.
Here's the good news. If you're sick of these guys, you can say no to them.
Both candidates are focusing on Michigan today. Former President Donald Trump has a rally in Detroit tonight, while Vice President Harris will be making stops in Lansing and Oakland County. In Washington, I'm Maddie Beer-Temple.
Still ahead.